This is Greater MSP Business with Cindy Brucato.
Hello everyone, welcome to Greater MSP Business on YouTube. Today, a company that's demonstrating the confidence that it has in the business strength of our region, Werner Electric. This is a company that dates back to the 1920s and is undertaking a major expansion of their headquarters in Cottage Grove. Werner Electric serves other businesses with a range of electrical solutions. Here at the Greater MSP offices in St. Paul, to tell us more is Ben Granley. He is the president of Werner Electric. Can you give us an overview of what Werner Electric does?
Werner Electric is a regional distributor of electrical products, and we're really talking in multiple markets. We focus on automation, we focus on construction, focus on datacom, and then energy, which is really wind and solar power.
What do you consider the assets of our region?
Access to great people. Definitely a lot of talent coming out of the universities here. A lot of folks, if you look at the large Fortune 500 companies that are in town, when folks want to make a switch from a larger organization like that to a smaller one like ours, that just is a constant flow of people for us. I think also from a distribution standpoint, we've got a great network of just infrastructure that allows us to be successful as a business.
Now, I understand you're going to be hiring with this expansion. What kind of people are you looking for?
We are looking for everything from sales, outside sales, account managers, inside sales. We're looking for product engineers. This would be a licensed electrical engineer that would be focused in automation. We're looking for a finance team, HR, IT. I'm right in the middle of hiring a director of finance and a director of IT right now. And we'll be building out those teams over the next 3 years as we transition these departments back to Minnesota.
What you're looking for covers so many specialties. Are you finding the talent that you need?
We do, but there is a challenge in that because there's a gap in technical education that's been happening, and I'm a little worried about the next 10 years, to be honest. We're doing a lot of things internally to start to think about just the demographics of our company. Half of my sales force is over 50 today. 60% of my inside sales team is over 50. So in the next 10 years, we're going to have a very big opportunity to cycle through a whole segment of our workforce in our company, and that's going to pose some pretty big challenges. There's a lot of opportunities for folks that are starting their careers right now, but there's a lot of demand for folks, and it's going to be a challenge to get the right people.
Still looking to the future here, what kind of future electric needs do you see your customers having? In other words, how do you anticipate something before they know they need it?
Yeah, so there's a couple things. First, from a technology standpoint, components that used to be very expensive to make something happen, for example, in automation, that price point is coming down because as that technology gets smarter and as the technology gets implemented within the products, they're smarter for a cheaper price point. So you've got this intelligence that's happening that is actually pretty amazing, but it's driving down the cost of that technology. There's going to be a lot more people being able to do a lot more automation for a lot cheaper. So you're going to see that be some of those barriers to entry for some organizations before will actually not be there anymore. The other thing that I want to talk about is really the grid. Just our electrical grid, our electrical infrastructure is aging, and we've had this model where we've had large coal-fired power plants, nuclear, other major points of distribution. That's starting to get more localized. So you see a lot of businesses putting on solar energy on their facility, doing their own cogen operations to try and get energy into their facility. We aren't going to rely on that large infrastructure as much, hopefully in the future. So it's thinking through some of those bigger changes that are coming, and some of that comes from what we see through Excel and other utilities. Some of it's through what the legislature is doing from an incentive standpoint. It's a slower change, but those things are happening right now.
Ben Granley from Werner Electric, thanks for joining us today. For Greater MSP Business, I'm Cindy Brucato.